Whiskey ways, 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 whiskey ways.
Hey.
Hey guys, I'm your girl Nikki.
I'm your girl Z.
And this is Whiskey Ways.
Ways.
Woo! Today we are trying a whiskey and making 2 cocktails.
What?
I know. Gonna switch it up a little bit later in the future episodes. But for right now, 2 cocktails, what y'all getting?
I was hoping for some salmon, some cream cheese, chocolate. All right, 2 cocktails.
Whatever. Chattanooga experimental Appalachian Grist. Now this is some good stuff.
Is it?
At least it was when I tried it, because I have cracked it.
How long
But I
ago
also
was this
pushed
crack?
it shortly after I got the bottle.
Which
I got the bottle last year.
Okay.
But when I select a bottle to be used for an episode, I try not to drink it so that it at least looks decent for the episode.
Well, you've seen some half bottles, y'all.
So
Probably me.
I pushed this to the back of the shelf,
Okay.
and now it's back in the front of the shelf.
Okay.
Because after this episode, I shall be partaking.
Oh.
And if y'all didn't know, Chattanooga releases like experimental batches throughout the year. I feel like quarterly, it could be a little bit more frequently. But shout out to Yamina for BBS, because she is in Chattanooga and she was able to get this for me.
Oh.
So I know that sometimes they release experimental bottles like on Sailbot, but this one was not there. So I had to call in the troops. Because the notes that they had listed on their Instagram, I said, I need this.
Oh, okay. You went looking for it.
I did. And I don't do that often.
High and low. No, she does not. She's like,
No.
okay.
If it's there, it's there. If it
Next.
ain't, well, no. You know, that's very much how I am. I ain't got time for this.
Well,
All right.
we gonna taste.
Right? All right. So we got mash bills.
Straight rye malt whiskey, 2 grain. Straight wheat malt whiskey, 2 grain. Straight bourbon whiskey, 3 grain. Why is it in grains?
Because it is literally 3 different or 4 different mash bills that they put into this batch. So one mash bill has the 2 grain straight rye malt.
Yes.
Then the other one is the wheat, and then the other one is the straight bourbon. And then they put them together. They just don't tell us how much of either of these that they do.
Okay. All the grains
All of them.
are Carolina rye malt, Appalachian wheat malt, Southern Select barley malt, Heritage barley malt, yellow dent corn.
Don't ask me what that is.
Okay.
It's a certain kind of corn, obviously.
Sources of the grains are Tennessee, North Carolina, and Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Age of blend is 4 years. Proof is 102, 51% alcohol by volume. Cooperage, toasted and charred oak, 53-gallon. Batch size is 7 barrels.
Small batch,
that's small.
literally.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're gonna. Well, I guess experimental.
Yeah.
The style is a blend of straight whiskeys. Release date is June 2022.
Mm-hmm.
Little over a year.
So what got me is because the notes were like, oh, it's like peach tea. You know I love a good peach.
She does.
And I said, I should try this. So we're going to try it straight, and then we're also going to do a little bit of water just to see if the peach tea flavors come out a little bit more.
Okay.
Just based off of
Peach
what I remember and what I was told, yes.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
I've gotta, I pick it up. I'm like,
You can still swirl it. People swirl their whiskey all the time. I just did a tasting of OF at the liquor store that I like to go to.
Yeah.
And the representative, she was in there swirling for her life, you know. That's why I'm like, you know, you learn one thing, but also people do it all the time. It ain't hurt nobody.
Okay.
Legs super little.
I don't see none. Maybe one.
Maybe one.
It's like a cracked leg. But, you know, it's there.
Uh-huh.
The
All
color
right.
is the, you know, coppery-ish.
Mhm.
Medium.
It's definitely coppery.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. It smells good. It's sweet. You definitely get like the peach stone fruit.
I was going to
Maybe-
say stone fruit.
Maybe more nectarine than peach. You get caramel, vanilla, maybe even a little brown sugar, child, and a little oat.
More brown sugar for me. Less vanilla.
Mm-hmm. All right. I literally get tea. Like I'm drinking
For
like
real?
a black tea
Mm-hmm.
with a little bit of like vanilla or some sort of sugar sweetener. But it's like the tea that I drink in the morning on my way to work every day.
Like an English breakfast.
A little bit. Mm-hmm. It's like a black tea that's gonna really get you going. Supposedly, that's what they say.
It tastes like tea with alcohol.
Mm-hmm. And I get a little alcohol as I'm going down. Right now, it hit my tummy. It feeling a little warm down there.
Yeah, that's the part that you're like, oh yeah, remember,
Mhm.
this is.
Right. Like, this is alcohol.
That's not tea.
But also, you know, come on, hot toddy. You know. All right.
Ooh, now I get the vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
Like a black tea with some vanilla essence.
Mm-hmm. Or like a vanilla syrup. Instead of using honey to sweeten your tea, if you did like a little
Yeah.
vanilla syrup or something.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna try it with just a drop. See if that tea opens up a little more. You want more than one?
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, I'll take a second just so we can match. All right. The nose. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
The nose dies down, but it brings a lot more vanilla up for me. Ooh.
Yeah, it dies down.
That actually, I feel like it brings up more alcohol, but it also brings up more peach
Spice.
and a little spice. It's like if you had soaked your peaches like a bourbon peach cobbler minus
It
the
likes
cobbler.
it. Hits you afterwards. Oh, there's the peach.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh,
It's good.
caramel. Like caramel peach. Like caramel. Blah, blah, blah. Caramelized peaches. That's the word. Caramelized peaches. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
It's good.
I like it. I like it just as much today as I did when I originally tasted it. Hence why I pushed it to the back of the shelf.
It tastes higher than
The
51%.
102.
Yeah.
I think with the water, the proof does seem a little higher. I think without it, it seemed about right on par for me. But with the water, it drank about 115.
Yeah, a tad bit higher.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bad.
Yeah. So we're going to see how it does in these cocktails
2 cocktails.
that are peach themed as well.
Yep.
And check it out.